Nico, for a South American treat. So you went... Firstly, it's lovely to have you with us.
Thank you very much.
You went back to South America.
I was back in South America, yes. I was in the cold, dark pits of winter, and I said, it was midsummer there, and I said, you know what? How much is a flight to Buenos Aires? I'm on my way.
We're in. Enough.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
You've been inspired and you've brought
I've been inspired. So I came across this recipe, first of all, in Colombia, where they use beautiful fragrances like the mint, the coriander and everything else. I remember it was in between, like, these two guard towers, and there was a little archway, and it was the entrance to the seaport, and there was this guy standing in the shade of the sun just selling fried prawns with this particular sauce and some fried plantain. And the great thing about this recipe is the flavours are everywhere. We've got onion, we've got some jalapeno. You like a bit more, throw some in. Coriander.
When you see these recipes, Nico, do you ask for the recipe and write it down there and then?
So what I like to do is I have so much love for these kind of like the citrusy and spicy zest, but then I love using beautiful ingredients like we've got here, like our leeks and our lamb today, that it's, you know, you're kind of taking this, like the vibrance from one place and bringing it with some like fresh ingredients to another. That is all I like to do. And again, with this recipe, it's like, you know, I'm using lamb here today, vegetables, chicken, pork. I've used it as a sandwich bread. I've put some olive oil in it and made a nice sandwich dressing. Or a salad dressing. It's just one of those things.
So this is really versatile. You can just put it with
versatility.
Anything. Yeah.
So what are you sticking in there? So what have you put in there so far?
So this is orange juice. This is the juice of 3 oranges, and then I've got the juice of 2 limes. And I'm not too dogmatic about the amount of coriander I use. Just a nice big handful.
Onions and...
You either love it or you hate it, coriander, don't you?
Do you love it, right?
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, just... Yeah. And then our fresh mint. Mint goes great with lamb. Goes great with...
Of course, yeah.
You know, you're saying mojo, mojo.
Mutton.
Mojo.
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 Oh, mojo. I love your mojo.
I love the way you start saying mutton.
Mutton. I said
anything. She's just a voice ringing with me.
Mutton.
Mutton, yeah, mutton.
I thought you were talking about mutton.
Listen, if you want. Now, all that's one of those things about the marinades, just lid on, pulse it around, and we get our lovely marinade. Now, I'm using lamb steaks because they're almost ubiquitous everywhere. They're cheap, they cook easily, they're almost foolproof. And we're that time of year where lamb is everywhere.
Thin, aren't they?
No bones.
Nice and thin, there's no bones, there's no faffing around, it's just...
So how long would you want to keep them in the marinade for?
So 30 minutes is fine, 2 hours ideal. Put them in the morning and that would be great. But what you want to do is, why we've got the acid in there, is that's going to break down the proteins to make it like nice and tender.
Nice.
Let the fragrance in and just give you just that extra...
You don't need to make any holes in the lamb or anything. The marinade.
No. See, the lamb steaks have already got enough little crevices in them and I got enough fat that will start to mix with your spices and everything. You know.
Me too.
You know. So I've got our leeks here, and nice springtime leeks. And what I've done is I've just taken the tops off.
Yeah.
And I like to take the greens because they've got 2 different flavours to them. And all I've done, I love butter so much, so I use a lot.
I always struggle to wash leeks.
I've not noticed.
You know when you're washing leeks, how
yes,
that dirt, there's so much
in the middle of it, yeah.
Oh, really? Have you got any tips on washing leeks?
I'll show you. So just a bit of coconut as well, so we get our cocoa butter.
So what are you doing over there? This is for a sauce, is it?
That's for just the base of our sauce for our roasted leeks. So what we're going to do is just cut it down the middle, cut it again, and we'll wash them like that.
Oh, OK, that's a good idea. Yeah.
So we get these
we
get these into our pan, and we want to roast these at a nice hot temperature. A little drizzle of olive oil, so they get nice, charred and blackened. This is essentially what we're looking for.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So what happens is when the steam on their skin on the outside essentially steams in the middle, and they've already got that buttery taste, but what makes something better is a bit more butter. So we're going to add more butter to the better leeks.
Get that butter in.
I love the way he says butter, don't you?
Butter.
Yeah, it's lovely. Can you say it like that?
I'll try.
Do it then.
Just for you.
Go on then.
All right. No, later.
This just was a nice little end of the place. I kind of like when the butter's on your plate and it's still starting to melt.
Oh, wow.
So that's our coconut butter leeks.
Oh, I like you being this close to me.
Do I smell all right?
It's lovely over here. It's fantastic.
So hang on. So what?
So this is like the...
That's just the greens. That's just the greens.
So have you chopped those leeks up?
I chopped the greens off, and I take the skin off to get and this is the meat of the leek. So we make that as, look at that. See,
And is that
all
for this?
steamy.
This
is for this.
Oh.
So can I taste this now?
You can taste
gonna have
that
a little
all you
bit.
like. I don't want to get in the way of that.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
It's a simple enough flavour, right?
So right now, what's happening in Lambtown?
In Lambtown.
Yeah, what are you doing with the lamb?
So the lamb goes on a nice high heat that I've got here. So the lamb is why I use the steaks as well. It only takes about 3-4 minutes to cook.
Do you know what? This is nice without the lamb. This is delicious.
It's a meal by itself. The lamb only takes about 4 or 5 minutes to cook.
And
So this is
healthy.
like extra leek.
Yeah,
Extra leeks. See,
that
it's just
goes on
you're
there.
using every... Because a lot of people tend to throw it away, you know?
Oh, yeah, no need to do that at all.
And
you.
leeks by themselves, when they're steamed like that, are just so incredibly buttery. It's a shame.
They are
Just throw them away. You could almost have it on the grill by itself.
It's nice, isn't it?
So good.
It's winning, and we haven't even got to sauce time.
Well, I'm just enjoying this, if I'm honest with you.
Hang on,
Yeah,
where's the sauce coming from?
Yeah, have it. Look at this. This is getting wasted here. Could you lash that on there?
sorry.
Will you? Come
So
on.
hang on, the sauce is also the marinade.
The sauce is also the marinade. So what I do is I take a little bit, because this is again, if you know, we're coming into summer now. Our grilled meats are coming up, and we've got
There you go.
our beautiful
Oh, look at that lamb.
grilled lamb here.
Great.
We're looking for about a nice temperature, nice
Thanks,
pinky
Nico.
lamb.
Let's have a go.
And to top it off, just to give it a little bit more, I've got some toasted.
That looks lovely,
some
doesn't
toasted
it?
almonds and some toasted coconut.
Let's have a go.
Oh, wow.
Hitting the spot.
Really good.
Delicious.
And you know what?
Fantastic.
Not that I care about these things, but no carbs in that at all, no?
No.
So it's a good sort of...
Yeah, and it's a great barbecue dish as well. It's got all those perfect spring flavours to welcome you into the
That
summer.
is delicious, Nico.
Lovely.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
No worries.
That is brilliant.
Brilliant.
I'll definitely try that when I get home. Thank you so much. Now, thanks,
worries.
Nico. For all details of today's recipes and more delicious ideas from our This Morning chefs, head to the free This Morning app.
Yeah.